3, 2. Welcome back to Our Opinion Podcast. I'm your co-host Terrence. I'm here with my co-hosts Michael and Jhoan. Michael, what do you want to talk about today?
Nothing too special, you know.
Thank you for saying that.
We went out to mini golf today.
Yeah, we did.
And let me just pretense it with, there was a lot of shit talking. It's not like there was
Not to you, though. It wasn't to you.
Can you just chill? Can you chill?
Not once before the game did I say, Michael, I'm about to whoop your ass.
What are you talking about? First of all, as soon as the game started, as soon as I made fun of y'all, you were like, he's not going to win. Same thing you said. He's not going to win. And
That's
now we're
all we
just,
said.
and you know what they're doing, folks? And it's called a switch up. That's what people do on camera. They switch up. It's all right.
We're just talking to each other.
Hey, yo. Now you're just capping. Stop capping in front of the camera. So here's what happened, right?
It started off with me and Terence.
On our way out from the store, I'm going to explain the story as to how this started. On our way out from the store, we're like, let's go play some mini golf. I'm like, okay. And then, yes, he is right on the sense that they were talking shit to each other. And then I went in and said, I bet I'll beat both of y'all. And that's when I got a response from both of them saying that I would lose. I just wanted to clarify this because Jhoan's making it seem like there was never any shit talking coming towards me, and there was some. And now that we've clarified that, let's get into the game itself, right? So I won, obviously, you know?
It was wet outside.
Pretty wet, actually.
Just want to put that out there.
And they switched up again. Because when we got on the field, Jhoan even said, the floor ain't even damp, so we're just fucking up. Do you see how people switch up on camera like that? I just want you, the viewers, to know. I just want to clarify.
I thought it was a little wet.
Some people don't like taking the L, clearly, you know?
It was a little damp.
But Michael never touched the grass. I lied.
Moist.
No, he said he lied. Wow, the cap. This guy. Holy shit.
I was trying to get in their heads, like, you know, whatever. That's cool.
Yeah, but I mean, what do you guys think about being competitive and like even just mini golf, like something like that, you know, something small that I guess you guys can start taking serious or whatever?
Growing up, people didn't really like to play with me because it didn't matter if we were just fucking around. I'm getting the dub. Like I'm out there to get the win. I don't care if we're just playing a pickup game or I'm competitive.
So people damn near hated you when you were on their team.
Cause it was just nah. I was always a good teammate. I always tried to get people involved and shit, but like it was just like I want to win, so like I'm gonna play in a style that's gonna help me win, and if that means being a little bit more like playing a little bit more like faster pace than people are playing, cause like we're just like lazing around, then it is what it is, cause I'm gonna walk away with the W. Right. That's just the way I play, but that's just me.
What about you, Jhoan?
I mean, I was the same way growing up. But it was with soccer.
I remember that though, no cap. Except, you know how I said I was like, some motherfuckers didn't like being on your team. Motherfuckers didn't like being on his team because he would fuck around and get mad at the team.
If it's a team sport, I'm doing my part. I can obviously tell who the fuck is fucking up.
He said, "Look, man, y'all like tweaking out here."
Yes, bro. Bro, he got pissed on the field so many times. Like he would get aggressive as hell, defend aggressive as hell. Just because he wanted to take that dub. It was like that, though.
Soccer is one of the ones, too, because it's like, you can't really, like, take over individually in soccer.
Because I'm not that guy.
Yeah.
Especially, I'm in the defense, so I'm like, look, if I got this little corner, and if no people come to me and they get stopped, I kick it out. And if they go to you and they pass, I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Like, get your shit. If I could do it, he came this way.
The thing is, too, it would start as words of encouragement at first. Like come on, bro. Like, come on, bro. You got it, bro. And then slowly the attitude would change.
What the fuck are you doing? You start to pick up as the game goes on.
Bro, like, it's like if you fail once, all right, like, pick up. Like, learn from this experience. Yeah. But if he did the same shit to you twice,
it's like, come on,
all right, come on, bro. Like, he's going to do it again. He's going to do it again.
He said, this is the third goal. You still haven't seen the pattern.
Yeah, see, that was always the difference because, like, the only real, like, team sport, I guess, like, we played football a little bit, but, like, most of the time it was, like, basketball because, like, you don't need, for football, you need a large amount of people to play, like an actual decent
I don't think I really ever played many pickup games of football.
Yeah, it's usually been only at school and shit, but, like, like, outside of school, like, we hoop. And it was like, if somebody on the team was fucking up, it was like, okay, bro, you just not gonna get the ball no more. Fuck it, bro. You just obviously you don't know what you're doing with the
it's a smaller court.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a little easier to just kind of take over.
If you over there, players coming this way, you just move your body this way. You said, get back. I got him now.
Yeah, it's a little tough in soccer.
And I was not a slim guy, so for me to run from here
Oh,
over there.
Yeah.
It's
He
not.
said, I'm sweating this heavy just to lose? No, thank you. He said, no, thank
Jesus,
you.
bro. I'm so pissed.
But yeah, I don't know. I've always been competitive, and then like playing in like high school kind of like amplified it a little bit too, because like freshman year coming in playing football, it was like they were like, okay, there's like I think it was like heavyweight and lightweight or whatever. Like everybody wants to be on heavyweight because like that's the better squad. Like I was coming in like shit, bro. Like I don't know where I'm finna fit. Like I played a couple years before this, but like I never really played like real professional pickup besides like little league and shit like that. So it was just like I don't know what I'm gonna do. And, like in little league I played like lineman and shit like that, and I wanted to do like receiver or something. Like I wanted the ball.
I feel like everybody as a kid wants to be the receiver. Though.
Yeah, you know, like you want the ball.
It's
You
the
tryna
glory
score.
of
you
scoring.
tryna
Quarterback, receiver. That's it. Literally,
Yeah.
that's really all it gets to
So,
feel.
but like coming into fucking high school, going to practice the first couple of days and just like working in that environment of everybody like trying to just get better and being competitive in that sense, kind of just amplified it because it was just like I'm looking over at you and now like yesterday you were doing 25s and now you're doing 35s and I'm still at 25. Like, nah, I gotta get up to 35. Like we gotta keep picking up the pace, and that's how it ended up being. But like, yeah, I think sports really just kind of piqued my competitiveness.
I'd say football is definitely one of those sports that, like, damn near half of the competitiveness is within the team itself. Yeah, like when you're doing those drills, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It literally feels like you're watching. Like it literally feels like a, what's it called? Like a cockfight, like a chicken fight. You know, where like that's what it feels like. Everybody's around the two people, and everybody's just like go, and everybody's laughing or fucking shouting as to who wins or loses.
And that's the thing too, because like it is like within the team, because at the same time you are on the same team, but like everybody's competing for playing time. Like who's starting? Who's gonna be our backup if this person goes down, and then who's gonna be the guy that only gets in when we're already winning by a shit ton, or it's only 2 minutes left in the game. So it's like, yeah, you kind of have that kind of competition too, which is like bittersweet because it's like I guess like for me, like I've always been like on like the good end, like I've always started and shit. So like I've never had to be like, oh shit, like I'm not starting or whatever. So like for me it was always fine because it was like shit, I came out here, I put in the work, I got my spot. But it like, when you overpass your friends and shit like that, and they're like, damn, yeah, bro, I didn't even get to play the game, and you played the whole game both ways, it's like, shit. Yeah, I feel you. That's tough. That's definitely tough. I'm tired as hell though.
Yeah, I feel you.
It's tough in that sense stuff. It's just like, damn, bro, you didn't play a single minute. I almost didn't come out the game.
That'd be tough for the linemen, the people on the line, bro. Like if you're running O-line and D-line, bro.
Yeah.
They had a couple of those people from like our group or whatever. They had a couple people running because I started as a what's it called? I don't mean started as in I started playing first. No, as varsity. I was varsity, like first year, junior, because that's when I was trying to do sophomore. I was too late, so I was like whatever. So I tried junior year, but the thing with that shit is like I didn't know football like that, right? And they didn't go out of their way to help us.
Nah.
Yeah. So you had two big guys that maybe had the potential to be decent or okay or good.
You gotta come in with the prior knowledge then.
Yeah, bro. They're like, all right, so you're gonna do this, and I'm like, okay, wait, what does this mean? They're like, what do you mean? What does this mean?
Yeah, because by that time it's like, bro, it's junior year. Like, how have
yeah, exactly.
So
I mean,
they
but
expect you to play it.
to be fair, football is for us anyway. It's one of those sports that we really didn't be around much.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
You know, Hispanics, they don't really. They're always around soccer. You know, like midway through soccer games, halftime. We'll go in there and play while they're resting, and like stuff like that. So our whole lives we've been surrounded with soccer. So we understood soccer. So going into football, I'm like, shit, March. Like I had a friend Gary who really got me like hyped up to do it. I'm like, bet, like it's gonna be fun as hell. And I even went through and put in the work after school to get physically better, not like strategically at the game. But all that ended up being wasted because they didn't, They
didn't play you.
They didn't play me. They didn't teach me how to play the game. I didn't know how to play the game. They're just like, what you know is what you know.
That was the thing about like sports too, like in like high school and like little league and shit. It's like you either have to be extremely cold or know like the coach or the coach's son.
Literally, bro.
You have to be a favorite.
There were people that never went to practice. We're sitting here like, bro, where are they at? And then they're like, the coaches are like, man, they're not starting this. And guess what? They show up last minute the game. Hey, get in there.
Get in there. We need you.
I'm like, bro.
I ain't even gonna cap though. My sophomore year, I remember we were like trying to play football, but then like conditioning started at like 8 a.m, and we were like, yeah, fuck that shit. didn't go to a single day of conditioning from like June to August or whatever, because that's like when you know condition for football and shit. And normally, like if you don't go conditioning and shit, like they don't give you that much tick because like you didn't come and put in the work. Bro, I had a few teammates like hit me up, like message me and shit, like, bro, come play. We need you to come play. I showed up middle week of August. Coach walked at me, looked at me. He was like, Terrence, we need you right here, starting tight end, and then we need you to start on defensive end as well. And I was like, motherfuckers was so mad because this dude was in front of me. I forgot who it was, but he was in front of me, and like he was playing that position before I showed up. And then I just showed up and took that bitch. Didn't run a lap yet, nothing.
He sure was thinking, yeah, Terrence fucked up this year. This is my year.
I feel so bad. It is what it is.
How'd your football experience go?
I played one game for 2 minutes. And they called 2 flags on me. I did. First time they did it, I didn't know it was me.
He said, "Who's dumbass moving the line?"
No, that's what it was. I went up. I put because I was O-line too, so I got ready, and I had to move my foot. So I said, "They said, I said, what the fuck happened?"
He said, "Come on, guys, keep it together." Like,
never said that because I was so new to it. I was like, "Wait, what's going on?" So I was like, "All right, whatever." We go back.
He said, "Time out."
And I do the same thing. I'll go. And I move my hand just slightly just to get a little.
They was on your tail.
Bro, they're literally looking down at like.
Yeah. So I think I played that one play and then coach
Coach's like, "Yo, we need to swap."
Yeah, we were
Take him out.
Yeah, that's 10 yards, bro. That's 10 yards.
Bro, I remember the one and all because I did only play once too. It wasn't even for a varsity game. It took me in a JV game. Right?
Same.
So here's the thing, right?
Yeah, because I think you came and played for our team.
Right?
I'm pretty sure I was at that game.
Oh.
So we got on the line. We got on the line. I don't remember who it was. But as soon as the play started, right? We pushed up or whatever, and then we separated. And then after, I was turned around looking at the play. Motherfucker's going to come back and shove me. I turned around like, "Yo, you got a problem, bro?" And they're like, bro, that just happens in the game. I'm like, "Nah, bro." I was like, I don't even want to play this game no more, bro. Like, you just going to shove me mid-game, bro? What the fuck?
It was pissed. Like, he was already off contact, and they said...
Yeah, bro. Like, literally, like he just got up and was like, "Rah," and like just shoved into me. I'm like, "Bro, what the fuck is that, bro?" Like, I literally want to go over there, and they're like, "Dude, what are you doing?" And I'm like, "He just shoved me." And I was like, "We're just gonna ignore the fact that he just shoved me? Nowhere near the play."
If I were you,
exactly,
I would have waited for the next play to rock his shit.
Didn't get the chance. I got out the game.
Fuck.
You gotta go. They say you gotta go. I was like, okay. So.
Yeah. So, what did you guys like play soccer professional, like club wise or anything?
No. Bro, I knew I wasn't gonna be part of the team when they said we run the golf course.
Yeah, they told me the same thing. They said that was their warm up.
That's their warm up. They run it every day.
At Senate, we had that as a one time of the year
that was
event.
Their warm up.
Every single day they ran the golf course.
Oh, I'm not playing that shit. I
And when they test the people,
20 minutes late to practice every day.
When they test them to see who's gonna be like good and shit, they run that bitch twice. Whoever's ahead of the pack, that's kind of how you figure out who
has the best stamina,
stars
who's
are.
ever, yeah. Shit. And not only that,
they got lapped.
they time you for their drills.
Yeah.
Because they're like,
yeah,
all right,
I remember hearing
exactly.
About that
they're like, Jhoan, go. Like everybody would go, Jhoan, go. He was slow by 3 seconds. Everybody, 5 more times. Oh, y'all hate me. Y'all gonna hate me.
I never even got into that part. As soon as I heard about the
that's what I'm saying.
course,
I didn't do that either, but that's why I didn't do it.
That'd be some shit, because it would have been a lot of running. That's a lot of running, bro. The golf course. Because, doing that shit for, like the fun run or whatever for Senate.
Exactly.
That shit was like, whoo.
Cool. And even then, you wasn't pushing yourself. It was more like a jog, and you talk to your friends, and jog.
We running for practice. Like, we got to do this and then go practice.
I low-key feel like the reason that football didn't have a lot of stamina was because we had so many big guys.
Yeah, I mean, because you're also not running as constant. Like,
I was going to say, because football had sprints. They had suicides.
Yeah.
They had the whole field one. What is it? Is that suicides too?
Yeah, that's called suicide. But there was another one where you go boom, 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 1, boom, 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 2.
Yeah, those are they're basically
like Miami's or something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, like in soccer, like there are 2 45-minute halves.
That's what I'm saying. So
literally
if you play
continuously running, whereas in football, it's like you're only gonna be running for maybe at most a minute, and then you're gonna take a break.
And then another, if anything, minute.
And it's like, you're not even always going to be running, because if you're running the ball and you're a receiver, you're just going to be blocking. And if you're passing the ball and you're a running back, you're not really going to be running. So it's like, it varies by the distance. So, like, it makes sense why there's so much more running in soccer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't do it.
I
I was kind of decent too.
For a brief-
I had people tell me
for a brief period of
you should
time.
go.
What other sport did you play, Jhoan?
Huh?
Any other
Baseball.
sports? Baseball. How did that go?
It was like really good up until
Up
last
until it
practice.
Until
until the last practice. I was decent. I was outfield. Had some good ground balls. Had a good arm. But I can't slide.
I was just about to say, what you doing if the coach tells you to run to steal this base?
Yeah, bro. At that point, I'm stealing it and I'm diving this way. The fuck?
He said, but the coach wasn't having that shit that day. He's like, no, that's not how I wanted you to slide.
No, it was muddy. It was raining.
I don't remember that.
Flood and
Yeah,
sliding?
it was muddy.
Before we got there?
Like it rained the night before, whatever.
Oh,
so the,
okay.
the
I was about to say,
ground
we
was-
picked you up. It was sunny.
No, it wasn't.
Were you waiting with a female out there holding an umbrella for you?
Yes.
Maybe. Okay. Yeah. I had to remember when it was.
It was
okay.
raining.
Yeah.
So y'all was practicing sliding.
Yes.
Well, I mean, to be honest, it's easier to slide when it's raining.
I guess because it's slippery, huh?
Yeah. But what happened?
I literally got to the 3 bases and I was all right. I was doing decent. I got to the 3rd base and I had to run home. And it's all right. Slide one more time. And even with those other past 3, I wasn't feeling it. If I'm keeping it 100 with
He
you,
said the bitches look kind of tough.
I was like, I don't know. But the last one, I slid and I didn't make it. My cleats got stuck to the mud.
Oh.
I thought it was to the base.
No, it was to the mud before the base.
Damn.
I hit the mud and everybody heard. You could just hear the bone snap.
Damn.
I said, yeah, I don't think I can move. Coach said, try to get up, try to step on it. I was like, all right, cool.
That's
No, it's not.
He
It's
said,
not.
that's not gonna happen.
That's not walking off.
Like you heard the snap, so why the fuck are you telling me to walk?
Okay.
Not trying to take the time out of the day to deal with that shit.
But,
Damn.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever want to play anything else?
Like outside of school, never. I mean, outside of school, I've always kind of wanted to we wanted to try soccer. We just as kids, we never got put into that stuff.
Yeah, that was always a thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's why we get sometimes upset when we're like, hey, Lala, join a sport, or my mom's like, yeah, I'll pay for it, because back in the day she wasn't like that to us. She was.
I'm already knowing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, but we're like, play sport. He's like, nah, I'm good. We're
It's
like,
cracker.
the only one he really wants to play is football, but that's the only one we don't want him to play, just because I don't really like the whole head injury thing. I feel like it's just too much head injuries for football. That's the only reason I don't want him to play that. I was like, pick any other sport. She'll put you in it. She's like, I just want to play that. She's like, we're boxing, and my mom doesn't want to put him in boxing.
He likes golf.
Well, he does like golf, bro. I remember when they would have when they were showing off all the varsity students of each sport, and golf would come out. You got 3 kids, 4 kids up there.
I said, damn, that should have been me.
Yeah,
I should have just done fucking golf.
Yeah.
Okay. I always looked at
varsity.
Yeah, I always looked at golf as some kind of way, though. You know what I mean? I always looked at it nah. And now it's like, damn, I should have been in it. No cap, it's actually kind of cool.
I mean, I fuck with mini golf, but I don't know if I really want to do a whole season of
Golf.
Yeah, I feel you.
We gotta come practice this shit every day and then go play 18 holes. I don't know if they play it for 18.
Yeah,
holes.
I don't know, but I don't even know how long that could take. That
I'm
could
thinking
take
I would've
3
enjoyed
hours,
it.
4
Yeah.
hours. Especially if you're doing you and I'm guessing another school. So
Yeah.
Yo 6 or my 6.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And
I forgot
then
about that.
it's not mini golf, so it's not like it's rinky dinky.
Right.
You gotta launch this motherfucker, then you gotta go find it, then you gotta get it over there. It's
Okay.
Damn,
Damn,
then you gotta know what fucking golf clubs you gonna need.
Do you think they had any cardio?
I'm not gonna lie to you, probably not.
You don't think so? You don't think they were at least run a lap or something?
They
Because
might
you don't
have.
need it. That's what I'm saying. You don't need it.
You
I'm just
can
saying.
walk this motherfucker.
I saw all shapes and sizes play mini golf, or
Okay.
we're on the golf
I feel like
team.
the only cardio they would really have is just repetitively hitting the ball.
Yeah, putts and shit.
Yeah, putts or big swings, heavy swings like
Pass
that.
that bitch back and forth. I don't know.
Is there any
What?
sports you were interested in that didn't get the chance to do?
Yeah, I wanted to play ultimate frisbee for a brief point in time, cause we did that shit in gym class.
They sure did make that shit look fun as hell.
Bro, I was low key cold at that shit too. I can't throw a frisbee now. I don't know what happened, but I can't throw it.
I don't know how people would throw it down and it would hit the floor, bounce up.
How they do
glide.
Yeah, I
that?
used to
On
be able
the
to do that shit,
grass?
bro.
I
That's
don't
the
know.
thing.
Yeah, because on the floor they would do it in the gym floor. And
In
I'm
the
like, okay,
gym,
that's
right,
reasonable.
The
Bounce
gym
off
is
the-
easy.
But when it was like, woo, 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 and it just flow back up, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, it was nice, but I just never really got the chance because I think it was during some season that it was can't even do it. I'm playing this or whatever.
Is football, basketball the same season, or is basketball right after football?
Right.
Basketball's,
after,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay.
I only played basketball my freshman year. That shit was mediocre because they literally we had a squad and then they took 4 of our players and moved them up to JV because they were good. So then we lost like 4 of our best players. And things kind of went downhill from there because it was like a couple of our biggest guys. So it was like I was damn near playing center, and it was like.
And you have to say you was the biggest guy on the team.
Yeah, it's not a good start. It's not a good start. But I also wanted to play tennis because we were playing it in gym class, and the varsity coach was in there. I think her name was Miss Schmidt, and she was telling me, she was like, "I'm coach for varsity, and you good. We could get you on the team. Like, you should come out and play." I was like, "Shit, I could. It's in the spring. It was my senior year too." I was like, "Shit, I can make the time, folks."
Imagine you got a whole scholarship for tennis.
I damn near could,
for tennis?
I was out there swinging, bro. Like,
What'd you think he said?
I thought he was still talking basketball at senior year.
Oh.
No, I didn't play basketball after freshman year.
After like junior year, he was all about the bread.
Yeah, straight money. Yeah, I stopped playing football after sophomore year because I got a job, and it was like, if I play football, I'm only gonna be able to work one day out of the week.
Oh yeah, no cap. And most jobs didn't care that you were doing sports. They're just like, get to work for the most part.
My first job was low key plug as fuck though, because I worked at the library. They were like, yeah, we don't really. You just tell us. We gonna work around that. And I was like, oh shit.
What'd you do there?
Basically like, like sometimes they'd have me out in the front, so like I'd check people out as they came up with books and shit like that, or like lead people to certain book areas or whatever. But mostly like they'd have me in the back working with like, what they're just like red bins or whatever, and they have like books and movies and shit in there. And like when people want an item like a book or a movie, but we don't have it in that location, we can get it from any other of the Madison like libraries and shit. So like they'll send them. And so when they come, like I would check those in and put like the little name tags in them, and then put them on the shelf for people to come get their items and shit. Stuff. Yeah, simple shit like that. But I used to be that bitch, cause like starting pay was $12.73. So
which like keep in mind that's pretty freaking good.
This was like what
8 years ago.
Yeah, this was a minute ago, bro, and I was only 16. So $12.73.
My first job was $8.25 starting.
Bro, I was living it. I was like, bet, bro. Like, we having a good time. It was only like 15, 20 hours a week, so it was like a couple of days out of the week, 4 hours here, 5 hours there type deal.
It's enough money to spend, save some type shit.
Yeah, so it was cool. And then, like, I wasn't doing shit. Like, I was just sitting in the back room doing this. So I just had my phone, watch Netflix, do homework, whatever, and chill out, eat, shit like that. Then what was plug about it, too, was, like, we got 15-minute break for every 4 hours of work, and then 30 minutes for every 6 hours, and then a full hour for every 8.
Oh, damn.
And
what I would do, lunch break?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what I would do is I wouldn't take none of my breaks, and I would just leave early. So if I worked from 8 to 2, that's 4 hours, I'm leaving at 1:45. If I work 8 to 3 or 8 to 4, and it's 6 hours, I'm leaving 30 minutes early. So I'm going to take my break. I'm going to just go home and get paid for that.
You got to plug, though, because most jobs won't let you do that, which is so silly, because it's like, it's my time.
It's my time.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I don't get that.
What's the difference between me taking it now and me taking it then? And then, like, when I had, like, the little Saturdays, I'd work Saturdays, and I had to work open to close, because we're only open 8 to 5. And I can't leave early that day, because I have to do, like, the closing shit for, like, the back room and stuff like that. So I'd take my full break, but like I used to go home once I like got my car and shit like that. I used to drive back.
Well, so that's damn near half your check though that one day.
Yeah, bro. It used to be smooth as shit too, cause Saturdays was super slow, so I was really just watching Netflix for 8 hours, like.
Yeah, who comes to the library on Saturday?
And then like when they have you in the back room, you like you don't even deal with. I don't see nobody. Like I shut the door and like I'm cooling in the back. Damn near by myself.
Bro.
Yeah, so like I just be.
Is it usually just one employee, 2 employees, 3?
In the front, like during the work, like the actual week, they try and have like 2 people out there and then 1 person in the back and then like a shelver, somebody that's out there like actually shelving the items and shit. But Saturdays it was like it varied. Like some days it would just be me and 1 other person. Sometimes it was me and two other people. It just depended.
That's pretty.
They also had like programs and shit running in the like for the kids and stuff like that, cooking classes and reading for the babies and all that kind of stuff. I read to some babies too.
You read to some babies?
Yeah,
for real?
I always fucked with like doing shit for the kids because like when I was in high school I did like the mindfulness club and we went to a couple different elementary schools and like taught them like mindfulness and shit like that. And, like, bro, just interacting with kids, bro, they just fuck with knowing older people. So like you just coming out of your way to like do something with them, it goes a long way for a lot of those kids. So like that shit was always cool to see. Like,
yeah.
Reading for those little babies, just seeing their faces light up, that shit was kind of dope.
Type shit. I feel that.
Yeah.
Can I take a drink real quick?
No.
Let me just. I wanted to take a quick segment to show our sponsor off. We got Lipton tea. We actually
Iced tea.
they reached out to us last week and offered us a lot of money, but we declined it. So if any other sponsors are out there and would like to sponsor this show, we're open. We're open. We're open to
you thought
DMs.
Lipton tea didn't align with our values and goals.
Exactly. We're just not at the same place. You know?
Look, they talking Lipton. I'm with you all the way. You can go ahead and send the case to my crib.
Yeah.
Whenever you're ready.
You gonna say your address? Right?
I was just about to say. Like,
I thought about
he
it.
said, you can send the case to my crib.
Yeah, I was like, nah. Even though, nah.
You never know.
I got one last thing that I want to bring up.
What's up?
Did you guys ever watch The Last Dance on Netflix?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jordan?
Did you what was your reaction when you heard him gambling and his competitiveness with gambling?
Wait, is The Last Dance the one where they dance in the rain?
With Michael Jordan? It was his documentary.
I'm thinking of a different one. Sorry. I was thinking of a whole dance.
Yeah, I was like, wait,
The Last
we
Dance
are on
sounds like
two
a dance.
different pages right now.
Okay. I don't even ever actually watch that documentary.
It's
But
pretty
I
good.
heard about it. I heard a lot about his competitiveness and gambling and stuff.
For his gambling, I mean, all in all, bro, he had the money for it. So like,
But would you do that? Like that?
me
that
personally,
like that level
no.
of competitiveness?
Or
Look, this is what he would do. Say all three of us are golfing, right? Terrence is making $1 million a year, but you're making $100,000 a year. So with Terrence, I'm betting $10,000 per hole, and with you, he would bet like $10, $100. He would like do that when he was golfing with his buddies, and it was like 6, 7 of them, and he'd keep track of all of them.
yeah.
He said, "Oh, you owe me. You owe me 20 G's. Don't think I'm gonna let it slide."
I ain't gonna lie though, bro. Like, think about it though. Like, let's say right now, the three of us, we're all making like $2 million a year.
No, but that's fine. But I'm just saying, like, would you?
He's just talking about the adaptability that he had.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, would you?
I wouldn't do it to the extent
that
that
competitiveness with. Look, I'm not just gonna be Terrence. I'm gonna be you. I'm gonna be you.
No, but
and I'm gonna budget it to y'all.
Right.
To y'all.
I'm gonna curate it.
I think I was about to say. I think I would curate it to like just an average level.
$10.
Yeah, look. So like whoever the
Bro, but
smallest
if he making $1 million,
we're
he said,
rich,
"Bro, I'll
yeah,
give you
we're-
$10 right now."
No, but like if you got someone that isn't making a lot of money, to me, like I would just feel rude to be betting hella money in front of them.
See,
I would
no,
just
but he
try to
didn't-
stick
he
to- No,
didn't.
I'm telling you what I would do. I'm not telling you what he did. I know what he did. You explained what he did.
But he didn't do it. He didn't do it in front of like that.
Well, I'm just telling you, if we're like, let's say in this scenario or whatever, in general, I would just probably stick to whoever's making the least amount of money and have
just bet that
be
for everybody?
Yeah, just be betting.
No, I'm coming for the cash.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. Most of the people Michael Jordan's hanging around in general aren't going to be making less than 100 a year.
Yeah, but you also got to think about they were also professional athletes, so he would golf with like golfers.
Right, but I mean, there's going to be more opportunities to bet big money with the people when it's just people with big money. You know what I mean?
No, that's true, but I'm just saying the competitiveness.
Oh yeah, I get
that's
that.
the aspect I'm doing. Would you guys go out of your way to do like bet against 7 people because you want to just prove that you're not only gonna beat you?
If they're all down.
Nah, like I mean, like I wouldn't take it to that extent of like I gotta let y'all know that I'm the shit at this motherfucker. Like I'm the best. Like I ain't gotta go that far with it. But like at the same time though, like you know we on the court or we on the little field or whatever, and you know we talking shit to each other. Bet 20K. Okay, bet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And then if I'm talking shit to another person and they like shit, bet 10. Oh shit, then come on, bet 10.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay. That makes the most
like,
sense.
I'd be on something like that where it's just like in the moment kind of spree. I wouldn't come in playing like I'm gonna have 50K for you, 40K for you.
Yeah, from my understanding, it was like he was doing that every time. And
And
apparently,
I also wouldn't do it every time.
Yeah.
and not only that, I heard because I was watching Joe Rogan too, and he was talking to somebody. I forgot it was a comedian's name.
Andrew Schultz.
No, the Tom Segura. He was talking to Tom Segura.
Tom Segura.
And he was saying that they used to have pool tournaments, right? and Jordan would always like to go this and that. And if he lost to somebody, fuck you. Like, he would hate you for like 2-3 weeks, bro. Like, he wouldn't talk to you.
Sort of loser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said, I can't lose.
Nah,
And not only that.
see, I'm also not like that.
Yeah, that's true.
Fuck that.
I just
I
be
mean,
like, damn, got me.
Yeah, it's different though when you're betting $20,000. I'm gonna be a little upset.
I don't even think he cared
like,
about the money.
Nah,
No, it's definitely more about the law. I'm talking about for me personally. It'd just be like,
Yeah.
damn, bro, you really just took 20 G's out of me. But it's like, shit, it is what it is. I'm gonna get it back. But like, yeah, he taking it that personally, it's just like,
Yeah, no,
he was kind of not fun playing with you.
He was extreme.
Yeah, he was just kind of playing.
He was extreme, bro.
Yeah, that's a little too much for
He would want to make you know that you're not shit.
Yeah, literally.
Like, we could be playing poker. I'm down $100. I recuperate my $100, right? Pretend I'm Jordan. And you all thinking, he probably wants to stop. He broke even. He took back his money. Let's keep going, bro. 3-4 hours. Now I got all your money. Y'all done? Y'all done? Now we can stop. I didn't want to just beat y'all. I wanted to humiliate y'all.
I want to take all y'all shit. Yeah, I mean, shit. Some people are like that. I'm not that competitive.
I was gonna say,
I'm just like
you think it like correlated with his success?
Oh, 110, bro.
You think that be with everybody? You know what I mean? Like, if we're all competitive, that competitiveness is gonna help us.
Not necessarily, bro. Because I mean, like, if he wasn't sustaining at the level of income that he was coming to, bro, and he was like gambling to that competitiveness, you could fuck off a lot of money and come out broke.
For all you know, he could have been competitiveness with the stocks or some shit. You know what I mean?
But
like,
I still think that he was being strict with his craft, which was basketball. Like, I still think he put that ahead of everything.
Yeah, because he was competitive.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But
so
like,
I think with his mentality, yeah, you probably would be able to. But your average person that gets maybe addicted to gambling, then it probably could ruin your
I'm not
life.
like saying like gambling in general. I'm saying competitiveness.
Competitiveness.
Yeah. So like, say me and Terrence, like, we're competitive, right? And right now we're doing an Apple Watch challenge. Right now he's winning.
Mm-hmm.
So that's cool.
Gonna win.
Let's say we put that into like business. Like, me and Terrence both start different businesses. And I'm like, you know what, Terrence? I'm about to whoop your business. Like, next year I'm making 10K off a side hustle. And Terrence like, you know what? 10? I'm doing 20, bro, just because you said that stupid shit. Like, you think
it definitely could work out for you that way, bro.
You know what I mean? Like, anything like
it
that.
could definitely work out that way. It's just like,
you need more than just the competitiveness, you know what I
yeah,
mean?
because like you can have all the fucking competitiveness in the world and still fuck off all your money business wise. You know what I mean? Like, especially like if you go that route, like, shit, bro, you start your shit, I start my shit. Let's get at it. And we both competing, and we're not really paying attention to like what we're doing in our actual business and shit. You know, we're trying to beat each other prices or whatever.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the year, we look and it's like, shit, I
We're
made
down.
more money than you, but I actually lost a shit ton of money. It's like, it was cool keeping up with you, but honestly, we fucked each other over.
Right.
But like at the same time, if you are like, shit, bro, yeah, I did 10K this month.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I did 15.
Like, all right.
That way, it's
And like, you just stay quiet, and the next month I'm like, I made 20. Like,
I think it's also hard to determine how hard or how good in life you would be doing based on your competitiveness, because Michael did so well. So it's not like we have a counter story. Like, do we have any counter stories of someone that was super competitive that lost everything they had?
we wouldn't know.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
But
That's
I'm
another,
just-
like, it's harder to.
A lot of the people high up in like business or anything, they have a certain amount of like drive and competitiveness. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you gotta have something.
You know?
especially in the business world, bro, because it's.
That's why I thought like you think competitiveness just automatically correlates to some sort of success.
I would say it correlates to a degree.
I was about to say, but I also feel like a lot of people now, instead of a competition, they see it more as a self-drive. So a lot of people are more self-motivated. I feel like a lot of more people now
But
aren't
that's
really
good,
worrying
too.
about what other people do. Yeah, it's good. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying
Because
instead of
day,
competitiveness.
that's competitiveness with yourself, though.
And that's the best.
Yeah,
part.
That's what I'm
yeah.
saying. Because like,
Yeah.
instead of Terrence competing with me, oh, Jhoan did 15. That's cool. I did 10, so I'm gonna try to go for 12 this month.
Yeah.
Right. That's what I'm
He'll
saying. I
still-
feel like nowadays more people are worried about improving themselves, and it's still a type of competitiveness. It's just
Yeah.
not as like Michael, like
Yeah.
Michael Jordan.
That works. It's like, honestly, bro, as long as you're growing in whatever you're doing, like that's the goal. That's the key. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like regardless of how you're getting there, but like, yeah, I mean, I feel like having that drive within yourself, having that self-motivation to be like, yeah, like I did 10 this time and I'm gonna do 12 next time, even though he did 15 or whatever, like that's good enough. So like you're not being a sore loser about it, or like you don't get down bad on yourself like, damn, I only did 10 and he did 15, like fuck, I'm tweaking.
Yeah.
and then like you fuck it off even more. Where it's like shit. He did 15. That's cool. I'm gonna try and get for 12, but we gonna see. You gotta kind of go tit for tat with it. But like, if we compete or like we make that kind of notion, like let's get into this. Let's have this competition. Yeah, I'm gonna try and fuck you up.
But at the end of the day, competition just improves both of y'all, like you were saying.
Yeah.
A healthy competition.
Healthy competition.
Because obviously you could have that scenario where you're fucking each other up, but in your own head you're thinking you're winning something. Yeah, that makes sense. Anything else you guys wanted to cover?
No, I think that's the lesson we taught our viewers today.
We also taught them that motherfuckers switch up on camera. That was weird.
You should put like a PBS.
We going bowling tomorrow.
The more
next podcast, y'all gonna see that the king came through as always. I let them get it on the little mini golf today.
By 5 points, both of them.
Literally by 5, so you can see how much that
really wasn't nothing crazy. But guess what it is? Guess what it still is, folks? A W.
That's a lot. That's
exactly.
If you played anything like you did today, I don't think
that sure was true, bro.
Well, I just tell you, I was taking it easy, bro. Level 3, I wasn't at level 5 yet. Y'all didn't even get.
That's
cool.
top level.
By the way, let's just keep it a buck. He was not playing it easy. You were trying to win so bad,
bro. Playing with my left,
bro.
Watch out.
Nah. You got yourself into sticky situations where you had to use your left to be easier for you.
It is all on your own,
That's all right. I'll be.
And then like he even blessed you by knocking your ball in that time.
That's true. Free shot. I did give you a whole free.
You still lost by 5. That's tough.
He said that's on him.
That's still tough. If anything, you damn lost to me too.
He said he damn lost to me too.
Well, shit, that does it for our podcast.
Yeah.
Check out the last one. Keep checking this one out. Share the video if you like it. Let us know topics.
Subscribe for sure. Give us more topics. Give us ideas for guests. We still haven't had that many ideas for guests. We could have plenty of people. Make sure it's not just like. Don't just like add somebody just to add a name down there. Like think of someone that's gonna be good. Someone that's good at talking. Don't just be like, oh shit, I'll go on there. Fuck it. Like, if you're good at talking, of course we'll have you on. Why not? But
yeah. Until then, get you a bottle. Drink up. This shit.
Any other sponsors reach out to us? DM us directly. But on that note, we'll see you guys. We're out.